Well, all right. Here we go again. So it seems like the good people at NetEase finally decide to drop their season 8 trailer for Marvel Rivals Sins of Alchemax. And unfortunately, the two characters have been spoiled for me in the thumbnail, which are Cyclops and Devil Dinosaur. Now, I since if y'all guys haven't noticed, I'm a huge X-Men fan. X-Men is not probably is my favorite comic book property. And any chance we get anything X-Men related, I'm always a happy comic book fan. Now, Cyclops has been one of the most requested and one of the most anticipated characters to drop for Marvel Rivals. Outside, I think only second to Deadpool. So yeah, everyone seems to be happy that the big boob boy scout is going to be in Marvel Rivals. I'm very curious to see what he's going to play like. I'm expecting him to be a duelist. They might surprise you and put him as a strategist, but I'm expecting Cyclops to be a duelist considering, he's the leader of the X-Men. He has the optic blast going for him. But the other character they decided to drop was Devil Dinosaur. Now, Devil Dinosaur, I want to say Devil Dinosaur isn't known, but it's not a A-list character. And if you don't know, Devil Dinosaur is teamed up with Moon Girl. And I'm quite curious to see if Moon Girl's gonna make it in this game, because it seems like they're gonna have Devil Dinosaur as its own separate character. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a Vanguard, I don't know yet. But yeah, Devil Dinosaur, I want to say it's a deep, deep, deep pull, but it is kind of a deep pull. Uh, I don't really have much. Well, there was that one series. I don't know if it was on Cartoon Network. I was watching on the internet. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and I was thoroughly enjoying it, even though it was kind of it was geared towards kids. I was enjoying it. So, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm just like I said before. I'm just curious to see if Moon Girl's gonna appear, and if she does, what type of role she has. I figured she'd be a strategist, because you can't have Devil Dinosaur and not have Moon Girl. I always thought there would be like one character, like Cloak and Dagger. You know how Cloak and Dagger are like one character that you could interchange? I would figure they would be something like that, but I guess not. But that's enough rambling. Let's, get to this trailer. Considering that there's two of them, we have to watch the Devil Dinosaur gameplay trailer.
Chrono anomaly located. Moving in. Target identified. Not exactly a warm welcome, Nueva York.
Ooh, he looks good. He looks good. Optic blast. Oh. Cyclops. Oh. Did you see that? Oh, there goes Moon Girl. Oh, shit. Damn, Cyclops. Damn. Oh, they captured him? I'm glad they giving my boy Cyclops his just due. Ever since those X-Men movies in the 90s, they've been trying to play Cyclops as a joke, but nah, anyone who knows Cyclops is that dude. You don't mess around with Cyclops, but there's something he did during the trailer that I wonder if he's going to do during the game. Okay. So it's kind of like Darkseid's Omega Beam, how it zigzags like that. I wonder if he's going to be able to ricochet the optic blast off objects. But that right there, this one right here, I wonder if he's going to be able to do that in gameplay, because that looks sick as fuck. That looks sick as fuck. But damn, they gave my boys, they gave him his just due. I'm glad. Cyclops is not a joke. In X-Men 97, they also gave him his just due. Those X-Men films didn't do justice to my boy Cyclops. But this was a sick trailer. got me excited to play. Like, I have to see that again. He just like takes it off in a full-on optic, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Fire! That shit is fire. This has to be one of my favorite trailers they dropped so far. Outside of like the premiere trailer, this shit was fire. That's in a couple of days. That's this Friday. So they show Moon Girl, but I'm curious if she's going to be a playable character. But enough about this one. We're gonna go watch the Devil Dinosaur gameplay trailer to see what we got going on over there. But yeah, they got me hyped for Cyclops. Don't sleep on my boy Cyclops. He's the leader of the X-Men for a reason. Vanguard, as I figured. I wonder how big he's gonna be. Oh, he's huge! Oh! Oh, you could grab people! Oh, he just ate that! Yeah, he's going on a straight rampage. So we hear Moon Girl, but no gameplay. So far it looks like Devil Dinosaur's gotta be like a disruptor tank or disruptor vanguard. I also like the fact that he has a grapple where he can, you know, pick people up, toss them in certain directions. That's always good. He's much bigger than Groot here. He might be the biggest vanguard in the game right now. And he's sitting at a cool 850. I wonder if that's the most any hero, the most health any hero has. So one thing I do like is the designs. I like these horns and the spikes sticking out of him. That's a good feature. Like, look at that. I wonder if that's his like mobility. He got hop, but you grab two characters and you throw them. Is that a shield? That might be a shield. Let's see that again. Yeah, looks like a small shield, but so with this ult, he ups his health dramatically. It went from 800 to 1200. That's a lot. So it seems like he plays like a disruptor tank or disruptor vanguard. He reminds me a lot of Doomfist from Overwatch. You know, Vanguard is like my second most played role. I mostly play strategist. Vanguard's my second most played role, and I'll give Devil Dinosaurs a try. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately. I had jumped back into it, but yeah, Devil Dinosaur looks interesting. Like what they did with their design. I wonder if Moon Girl's gonna show up as a playable character. You do hear in the background when Devil Dinosaur is like attacking or doing anything, but she might not be. But for me, the most exciting thing was Cyclops. Everyone's been waiting for Cyclops to join the game. The leader of the X-Men, the big blue Boy Scout, the father of Nathan Summers, the love interest of Jean Grey. I can't wait to see what he's like when he plays. That trailer was amazing. You know, they've been killing it. Marvel Rivals been killing it. The people at NetEase, they've done a good job. I mean, if you ask me, they're very close to being like the greatest comic book game ever. Like to me, they just need to do a few more things. Like they need to work on their single player or PVE modes. And Marvel Rivals might be the greatest comic book game that has ever been made. But yeah, that's it for this one, man. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And I'm out.